Alright, welcome everybody. This is Dino Fighter from Scarlet Tide TCG. I have my co-captain here with me.
Sharkblood 54.
Why don't you go ahead and drop your Twitter or whatever information you want to drop.
I have, my Twitter at Sharkblood 54. That's about it.
And then you can always add into the Discord. It's at DinoFighter_503. I don't really know how to put the taglines into this yet. I'm still trying to learn how to do that. So I just put that in there. You can also follow me on Twitter at DinoFighter_503. That's all lowercase. So today we're having an interesting matchup. So my co-captain had brought up the point that now that I have the ability to do apparently now 30,000 second videos, that now we can start doing fight videos.
Exactly.
Which is really nice. So his idea, we were going to do a deck profile, a fight video. And since yesterday I had released this deck profile, in his mind, he thought that the best idea is to show how consistent my list is. And this is a classic matchup between the two of us. This is pretty much both of our babies.
And this is also a classic matchup in the anime, because the only deck Orfist ever seems to fight most of the time is Zorga.
So, we figured, well, why not? Why don't we do a classic anime battle for the new Will Dress anime, as well as being a couple of our main characters. As you can see, we have mats for the thing, markers, like sleeves that have to do with it.
And also to just show how the power of the deck is going to be further increased with later cards.
So we will be doing that deck profile probably later either this weekend, right before WrestleMania, because WrestleMania isn't until 5. Trevin and Sharkblood and I both being very, very large fans of wrestling, we refuse to miss out on that. So we're going to go ahead and dice roll here. Looks like I rolled a 3.
A matchup he always loses somehow.
Yeah, I don't know why. Oh, look, and he rolled an 8. How weird.
Yeah, it's like you need to get better at that matchup first.
I'm going to go ahead and put 4 back.
I'm going to go ahead and put 1 back.
And this video has also been recorded on another person's channel a couple of times. This has been in finals fights between the two of us at locals. Quite a bit, actually.
Yep. Definitely.
Between the two of us, always apparently seeing each other, not in Swiss, but always in fucking finals.
And somehow one of us ends up 6 damage healing at the very end.
So it's always a good fight. It's always a fun fight.
It just depends on who has the better luck that day.
And that's very true. So we are going to do a best of 3. I figure that this matchup, our locals being best of 1s and BCS's and Springfest being best of 1s, that I'd rather show the consistency of how well both of these decks do, and then we'll speak about the list he's playing now
in another video. And in that video, he will explain the changes he intends to make.
Good luck. Have fun.
Too.
Stand up. Vanguard.
Draw for turn. Pitch Overcoming an Eternity. Riding Brutus. Brutus skill. It's Howling Moonlit Night.
Okay.
That ends my turn.
Stand and draw. Oh, that was actually kind of sort of a pitch for ride.
Mm-hmm.
Starter skill.
Yep.
Chain skill. Pitch. Swing for 8.
No guard.
Drive check. It's a draw trigger. Power and draw.
Damage. Open one.
Your turn.
Draw for turn. Going to pitch a Bubble Mine to ride Cubicia. And then going to Counterblast, play Eclipse Moonlight, calling out a Shadow Army, and Cubicia's effect to give himself 5,000. I'll have Cubicia attack for 15.
No guard.
Drive check. Over trigger.
Yeah, of course.
100 million to the Shadow Army token, doubling the power and doubling the crit.
Persona. And order. No triggers.
And a really big number, 200 million with 2 critical.
Yeah, we're just gonna just prevent going to 4 damage here. Oh.
None of that.
Pitch for ride.
Yep.
Black Tear's Husk skill to add Miasma. Call the best boy. Ooh, the question is, what do I want right now?
Probably a card.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I want to say, yeah, that makes more sense. Gather.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have a way to do this? I have an interesting way to do this. Apply Wild Intelligence. Counterblast. Mill 1, 2, 3. Intelligence first. +5. Or wait. Yeah, if you played in order.
Yeah.
And then this is gonna get a crit.
Okay.
And this is gonna get +5. To the drop. 18 with a crit.
Go ahead and use Elementaria. Put you a card, perfect guard. And it's end the game.
Swing for 10.
No guard.
Rogue.
Critical. All effects to fan card.
Turn end.
Standard draw. Digicard. Ride Orfist Regis.
Skill. Hasso.
Guy's skill allows me to play Overcoming an Eternity from the drop. And then I'll Soul Blast 1. Play Halloween Moonlit Nights. Allow me to draw a card. And then I call a Nuvoria. Go into combat.
Yeah.
19 to your Vanguard.
No guard. No trigger.
Orfist will attack, activating his skill. Pitching this order. Calls out a Shadow Army on top of Nuvoria. Token gets +5. A Nuvoria skill calls out another token. And I'll put it behind the other one that was placed last turn. And it'll get +5.
Yes, sir.
Orfist skill Gives hit +5 for every 2 orders. So this is 18 to your Vanguard. Drive. First is a heal trigger, no healing. But I'll give the power over to this token. Second check is a draw trigger.
You want to draw first?
Yeah.
Or do you want to put power?
Well, I mean, this is only that's my second drive.
Yeah. Well, you don't have triple.
Yeah.
So. I just meant, like, do you want to draw before you make a decision? Because I'll do that. Like, I'll make that decision. I'll be like, let me draw first.
We'll put the power again on this lowly one.
Fair enough.
Swing at your Vanguard. This is for 35 at your Vanguard.
Power?
And this is 35, 40 at your Vanguard.
Heal?
It's my turn.
Stand. Draw. Pitch. Ride. Call over. Next counterblast is reduced by 1. Call. Doesn't matter. Skill. Soul Blast. And discard. Add Gather.
Oh, the play with calling 2 Rogue Headhunters, they would be able to allow you in order to play Black Magic. 2 CP.
I don't remember. I feel like I can do this, but I'm just gonna, because I can't remember, so I'm just gonna mill.
So that gives you an extra drive, and then that will mill the 3 cards. However, any prison dragons that
Do not get called.
Yeah.
But
you saw the one.
I had the one earlier, so
yeah.
Let's call this one. This is gonna get 10k in or crit.
Yep.
Front row's gonna get +5. This column gets +5. Front row gets +5. This gets +5. And this gets +5 to the drop. So this is 18, 31, dry +1.
No guard.
First check, crit power. Second check, PG. Third check, no trigger, 2 damage.
First, crit trigger. All effects to the Vanguard. Second damage, crit trigger. All effects to the Vanguard.
Okay, 13, 18 plus 13 is 31 to token.
I'll guard that.
Okay, this is 30, 43 to token.
43 to token?
Uh-huh.
That's fine.
Turn.
Alright.
Huh, weird. Saw a whole board of freaking... Oh, yeah, that's a thing.
Alright. From my drop, another Overcoming in Eternity. And then I will Soul Blast 1. Play another Howling Moonlit Nights. I'm going to draw a card. Move that up. And then call.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So I'll swing here for 25 at your Vanguard.
28.
Shadow Army boosted by Bubble Mine attacks your Vanguard. It's 25, 33.
Heal. Power, I do heal.
What'd I tell you?
Black magic. Y'all, black magic.
Alright. Orfist attacks, activating his skill. By pitching a card.
I also hadn't seen any.
I'm going to call 2 Shadow Armies. So now I'm up to 5, and it calls 2 for every 2. It calls 1 token for every 2. They both get plus 10 because of my 2 Overcoming in Eternities. Orfist himself gains a 10. So this is 33 to your Vanguard.
Trigger to hit.
Twin Drive. First. Second. Swinging in at your Vanguard for 35.
Can I hit another heal? No. Game 1.
Game 1. I also got all my heals out of the deck.
Did you?
Yeah, so there's 1. There's 2.
I still had 2 heals left in deck.
And the last 2 in my hand.
Ah. Yeah, I still had 2 heals left in deck. And then off my draw for Rancor Chain, I drew into the Overtrigger, and I was like, well...
Well, look what I'm not seeing.
Yeah, look what I'm not doing this game.
Meanwhile, Overtrigger.
Yeah, turn 1, I was like, I really don't want to go to 4. Going into my second turn. Let me just waste a PG. I guess I could have, like, but the thing was, is like, if I wouldn't have PG'd,
probably would have had
the next card was a dragon going to jam, and I was like,
yeah, no.
Yeah, no, I wanted that in hand. So, I mean, I was like, I made the right call, but did I, though?
I also pitched, like, 2 Advent Robust, because I wasn't wanting to go to 4 myself on your turn 2.
Right. I was like,
And I had 1 CB open. How was I supposed to know I was going to draw into a...
Into a heal?
Into a Bubble Mine.
Oh, or into Bubble Mine, right. I'll go first.
Alright.
See if I can draw a little better this time. I literally opened up, like, my first hand had, like, double Persona Ride, Dog, and crit heal. So I put, like, I kept the Dog, because I was like, okay, I should just hard mulligan for the Order and Dragons, but I was like, in this situation, like, where I have no Order, and if I have to pitch 2, fine, but I'd like to at least have Dog, like, for just in case, where I can go find the Order that I want. So, I'll keep that.
I'm going to send 2 back.
And I'll send 4 back. And see how he was not joking about my Alchemagic Black Magic powers to heal on 6 damage. Like, there's been games where that has happened, and I've gotten a chance, like...
Just this last week, when it was Grand Finals, he 6 damage heal twice.
Well, to be fair, you watched me send a heal back to deck.
Uh-huh, with Chrono Jet.
Fate Rider, the best boy!
Yeah.
I can put Overtrigger back to deck!
Well, what are the odds that you check 2 heals
on that
after
turn,
sending 1 back?
Well, because I knew I had the 1 in hand, right? And I'd only healed once. So I was like, okay, that means there's 2 left in deck, and I still haven't seen OT. So, I was like, okay, the chances are I can hit at least 1, if not hit, both. Pitch. Ride, skill. Pot of greed. It's gonna be that game. Okay, your turn.
Draw. Pitch Overcoming an Eternity. Riding Rudis. Rudis skill. Get my Eclipse Moonlight. And then the starter will allow me to draw.
Yes, sir. So, for those who have started recently, I would like to also give a shout out to all the new subscribers. Team at Dragon55, this is Crispy, Secret Agent, rolling on the floor, laughing on my... I can't say that because we're trying to get monetized, but you know who you are. I think there's a couple other shout outs that I'm missing. Oh, Madame Fouquet, I would like to give a shout out to. Light, I would also like to give a shout out to. So we, as Scarlet Tide members, would very much so like to say thank you to our new subscribers.
Absolutely.
As well as the subscribers who have recently been subscribing through the remote fight. You all know who you are. Thank you very much for the support and giving the feedback. That especially goes out to Commander Jaime. We absolutely love the feedback. We very much so appreciate the shout out you gave us. I think it was last BRO for Standard.
Yeah.
So we very much so appreciate that. We just want to say thank you, and that there's awesome communities out here to give a look to. So we just want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
And after all the thank yous, Rudis is attacking your Rancor.
No card.
With a critical.
Of course. Wouldn't have any other way. Heal. Why couldn't that have been
reversed.
backwards? Yeah, why couldn't that have been? The SP, double SP.
Well.
Dirtbag. Pitch.
Blame the Overlord luck.
I'll grab Tearful. You know what? I'm going to flip and rush. So great.
No guard. All effects from the draw, and I draw a card.
Trigger.
No guard.
Heal, trigger, power, and I do heal.
Fine.
I don't mind that because I healed the Gather there. I know it was early, but
right.
I'd rather that be in drop zone.
Turn it.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like, I know that's early, but we want that in the drop zone. So,
Kinda.
Especially the pretty SP. You know how hard it is to find. Yeah. You know how hard it is to find SPs of this. You have any idea? It's a flippin' nightmare. I need one more, and I can't get it. I need one more SP roaming prison dragon.
Well, we're continuing this trend back from the last game.
Oh, of course. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
His turn to rush me back now.
+5.
Yeah.
And, however, it's going to be different because the token's going to have a little friend.
Yeah.
With Calgula.
Soul Charge.
Called Calgula. Skill to Soul Charge. 1 Bulba Mind to Soul.
1, 2. It's 2 down.
Alright. Cubicia for 15 at your Vanguard.
No guard. COT me again.
No trigger.
Damage. Oh, man, come on. We like those.
And then 23 to your Vanguard.
Trigger guard? Trigger guard, right?
Yeah, at least
25.
We'll block it.
Turn?
Yep.
Stand and draw.
See, if I gave the 5 over to the token, then you would have to have dropped 20,000 shield to block it.
No, that's true. You know what the top deck was? Pitch Dragon. Okay, so what is
The play here.
the play here?
That's a good question.
Okay. Here's the deal. What do I have in drop? Because it matters. Okay. So I think Zorga skill?
Mm-hmm.
Soul Blast. Discarding Clouded
Mm-hmm.
to add Gather.
Yes.
Push back. I'm gonna go Gather Ye Wandering. Pitching Tearful Malice. Counterblasting 1
For Miasma.
for Miasma, making the front row
+10.
+10. And I think okay, so I think Rancor Chain's the call here.
Behind the Vanguard.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
This gets +10 and a crit.
It makes sense.
So, for those who don't know about me, I'm a big Nightmare Before Christmas fan, hence the love for Zorga. Just in case y'all were curious. This is 2333 drive +1. Because it matters.
He has to literally spell that out like that because of the Elementaria wording. That is a no guard for me.
Drive check. First check, Clouded. Second check, Persona. Third check, Draw Trigger. I'll put power to... Oh, whoops. This matters as well. Power to Dragon and Draw.
And damage, heal trigger. I do heal. And power goes to my Vanguard.
Okay, so 23k... Wait. 20k base. 25, 35. This is 48,000 critical 2.
I'm going to use my counter here heal for critical.
The crit one, yeah.
So this will go up to 25, up to 45.
48. 5k more.
Alright. And then I'll use another heal.
Yes, sir. Turn Oshimai. For those who don't know, that means turnover. So as you can see, this is a really fun game. We're both being able to play the game. Wait until... So my Crest Jet list is on silence at the moment due to the fact that I'm trying to keep my list quiet.
Very hush-hush secret.
Because, unfortunately, a certain YouTuber has posted a list. And I think it's wrong. No offense.
So here's a little difference from my turn 3 from last game. Soul Blasting 2.
Are you going to make that play?
Oh, yes. I'm going to have a...
Oh, so that means he's doing the robe. Are you doing the play I think you're going to do?
I'm going to activate Calculus.
Yeah. He's going to do the fun play.
Retire herself. Calls a token behind the Vanguard. Token gets +10.
I love that play. I love when he does this play. I can't wait till set 9 when he gets to do the super fun plays, or super in set 10 when we get to start doing some really funny things with his deck.
Oh, by the way, calling
oh God, I knew it. I was hoping you guys would get to see this play. This combo is so cool, and it only gets better.
Adding a Halloween Moonlit Night.
Like, this combo's not going to matter so much around set 10 because there's other cards that he gets to play that are much more consistent. He'll probably keep it as like a small count number just because it does make lanes of play. Mm-hmm. It does make columns. We're working on his set 10 list.
Absolutely. And speaking of columns, another Aberrant Robust.
See? Speaking of columns. So, for those who don't know what Aberrant Robust does, would you like to explain the card?
So, Aberrant Robust, his first skill is when he's placed on the rear guard circle, you counterblast, you search your deck for a card that's a same name of a card in your order zone, which I realized I couldn't do because I don't have a Halloween Moonlit Night in the order zone.
It happens.
Yeah.
Mistakes are made.
So we'll just do that. I'm not going to search anything else because
we don't have anything in drop.
Yeah.
But he's going to continue to explain the skill. Remember, people, we have been playing this deck, but we're also been testing for things for set 10, and we've been working on his list for set 10. So I've had him on this mindset of what we're going to do with set 10. That's my fault.
So yeah, basically it would allow you to go through the deck, get a set order, and if you have the one of the same name in the order zone, then you'd be able to add it to your hand. The second skill is when he attacks. If you have 2 set orders with the same name, he'll get plus 10,000.
And that's where the column thing happens with the plays, is that... So, the plays on the columns on this, when you have one of these, plus a Nuvoria, plus a way to make a search, columns get a little scary. We get to like 60k, 70k.
For instance, this column right here is going to reach a number of 38,000.
That's non-persona ride. That's first grade 3 turn.
If I check a trigger, it goes up to 48.
So the turns get a little scary. Orfist is gonna become a contender. If you do not have your copies of Regis now,
Regis.
If you do not have them now,
there is a start deck coming up later in the year.
I think around a little after May.
And it has, as of this point, one special secret card that I can't wait for them to reveal.
Which we don't know what is. Thankfully, they're not doing things... Oh, and if you do not have your Kagulas, pick them up now.
Absolutely.
Oh, and Nuvorias.
Nuvorias will be also in the start deck.
But as a 2 of.
Yeah.
As a 2 of. And so the thing is like, I think you and I were talking about keeping it around a 3 of next set.
Absolutely. It's too good not to keep.
Being able to make columns and then to make a multi-attack is a little bit strong. A little too strong.
Yeah.
Not too strong, but too strong to not keep in the build.
It's a good, consistent card.
Right.
And it just keeps on getting stronger the more the turns can... The game
get later, right, the progresses. Especially with set 10, giving him away... Sorry, I have children. Giving him a way to discard set orders from the checking top. So there's... Nuvoria is a card you want.
Super excited.
We're excited for set 10. I'm excited for other reasons.
Now, here is the play. We're having Orfist boosted by the token over here attack. Activating his skill, ditching this set order to call a token behind this Avid Robust, and it gets plus 10.
Okay.
And Orfist himself gets plus 5.
So this is 18, 25. So just this on a non-persona ride turn, because of the play he made, is a 43 column. No guard.
Twin Drive. First.
Oh, and there's his order for next turn. Power. Of course, I would hit defensive.
We'll have Avid Robust boosted by this token attack. Choosing these 2 orders gives him plus 10.
Turning into a 38k column. No guard. That sucks.
And then this Avid Robust boosted by the token. Same effect. Plus 10. Making it 23... 48,000.
Yeah, just because.
Alright.
We really don't want to go to 5 here. Stand and little...
Yeah, no, because that's when it's really...
Persona. Just because we like the SP, because... It's fucking SP. I really don't think I need to say anything else there.
In terms of stress, when you're at 5 against Orfist...
You kind of cry.
Every attack becomes, I need a guard. Or just hope for 6 damage heal. Multiple times.
Okay, so, wait. I thought... So, okay. Call of a Dragon. Skill of Cloak. What do I want to send? I think here... I think I'm going to go with sweets.
Real nasty card in Zorga.
Oh, yeah. When this came out, you can ask him. When we read this, I was like, auto include.
Well, initially you weren't even thinking about adding it to the deck.
And then I reread it.
Oh, this card, my deck's already good enough. And I was like, you had OT, Oracle Think Tank stacking your deck in, Zorga.
And I said, wait, it does what?
Read
it.
Read
Well,
the
'cause
card.
I know that I do we do content creation and whatnot, but here's the thing: is that I don't do Zorga skill. Soul Blast, discard.
Let's just say each of us has a format that we specialize in.
And I'm more the premium player in our group.
Whereas I'm the standard player.
-1. But I play a lot because it's my teammate's best favorite format. For free. Call. Draw. Check top. Ditch it. Front row now gets plus 15.
Ditch, yeah.
Crit marker. And then this is plus 5. There's Sally, that's plus 5. We're going to use the 0 as a marker for the 10. And then this is going to be the plus 2. This goes to drop. 28, 38, drive plus 1.
No guard.
First check, crit power. Second check, PG. Third check, cursed.
Damage check. New warrior. Damage. Another new warrior.
This is 25, 38.
No guard. Crit trigger. All effects to Vanguard.
Okay, so this is 25, 40. This is 53,000, crit 2.
No guard. New warrior.
Game 3.
Game 3.
So, the thing is like...
Sure,
God, can people just not?
Sure, Orfist can reach, big numbers, but in the long run, I feel like he's a glass cannon deck.
Well, the thing is like, if I get to Persona Ride,
Oh, trust me, I had Persona Ride for my next turn.
Yeah, no, which is great, but I just mean if I get to Persona Ride, and I see preferably at least 2 dragons, both of these games, I've only seen 1, which has been kind of cringe, but as you guys can see, both decks do what they want to do on a consistent basis, and I think the thing is like, neither deck has really gotten something to make them keep up in set 9 meta. Because I think there's a couple decks in set 9 that are scary. Keep an eye out for that, by the way. We will be doing those videos very soon because, well,
absolutely,
yeah, those are just going to be a surprise. Due to the fact that we both are looking at some pretty cool... We've come up with some pretty cool things for set 9. Both of us have. For our main nations. I'm not a Stoicheia main. In Standard, I'm a Dark States main. So... The only reason that got me into Zorga... I'll let him tell this story.
Is basically he was done playing Bastion, or wanted something a little more thought-provoking than Bastion, slamming grade 3s on the field and swinging. So I told him, how about a toolbox deck with a Necromancer?
And the art scope.
Say no more, he said.
And then we proceeded to start to SP it out. we're like, yeah, you like Zorga. This is your play style. It's aggro. It's a little control-y. And then they proceeded to give me a couple really cool orders that did some really funny things. So,
Absolutely.
AKA that last order that pretty much gave me the game.
Real funny stuff.
And then there's birthday presents that are involved with this. The mat. Shout out to Zero Damage Gaming. The mats and deck boxes you guys are doing are phenomenal. Keep up the good work, please.
Unfortunately, the mat that I'm using today is from Next Level Gaming, and as far as I know, Next Level Gaming is no longer doing merch.
Tears. Because I didn't get my Masanori Zorga mat. We didn't know what we were going to do. Originally, we thought we were going to get me the Masanori 3-back Zorga mat that they were doing.
I'm sending 4 back.
Okay. And then Zero Damage Gaming came out with this playmat, and my best friend was like, it's my best friend's birthday. He's become a major Zorga main in Standard.
Let's see how he likes this.
And when I opened it up, dude, I wish I would have got that on camera, because what you guys don't understand is, like, I was probably yelling and screaming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Could still hear the ringing.
So that was a lot of fun. And I was coming for my first VGC showdown, I think. From Pokemon, right? I was coming for my first, yeah.
Yep.
Which I did really well with that. In fact, I have that team sheet in a frame. First and second.
Yeah, I'm going first.
Okay.
Draw for turn. Pitch a card.
Yeah.
Let's ride Robus skill. Adding
I want to say thank God we're not monetized yet, because...
Holy Moonlit Night.
Yeah.
That ends my turn.
Standing little. I wish I knew how to do Masanori's voice, because I so would here. Pitching Dragon?
Well, to be fair, Masanori doesn't use Zorga Grave in the anime.
Stop. He uses Mask. That's coming soon.
Yeah, he uses Zorga Mask,
Draw.
but he uses Zorga Blue.
Dude, that's wrong, though. No, it's not. Actually, with Mask, pitch.
It's nice.
It's nice. Swing for 8. That deck profile will be coming soon.
No guard.
Heel Trigger. You were supposed to be in deck! Go.
Yeah, you're not playing a deck that can just spin it back to...
I'm not playing Chrono Jet.
Thank goodness. Pitch a card. Ride Kibusia.
Skill Azo.
Soul Blasting 1. Play Halloween.
So, you know what I also realized, viewers? That, so for his birthday's in a little over a month, a little under a month. But unfortunately, his birthday present from me and the rest of the team doesn't come out until August. June, excuse me. We will be doing an opening for the channel for that.
Absolutely.
And on that opening for the channel, for those who don't know or who are into the anime, those that know what I'm talking about, if you're a Cardfight fan, you know what I'm talking about. Messiah is coming to English. If you remember in Cardfight Vanguard G, Chrono fights Ibuki, and who plays Messiah. So probably when we do that opening, it's going to be a very long video, because in that video, it's going to be an opening video / episode 22 from Cardfight G, I assume, right?
Are you going to try to get revenge for Chrono?
I am going to try and get revenge for Chrono. And, you know what's dope about that match? He strides into Fate Rider.
Alright. Proceeding with this match, however, Kibusia is attacking you for 15.
No guard. You know why I'm trying to keep people, like...
Critical.
Yes. Persona.
Yes.
You know why I'm doing the things I'm doing. Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
absolutely.
Stand and draw. Hey, guess what? It's your favorite discard.
Yeah.
I clouded. Cool dog. Go get gathered.
Yep.
You mind if I swap?
Fine.
I want the SP. Sorry, viewers, I don't have my second SP. I'm like, do you mind if I swap? Is there anything else I need to do this turn? I don't think so. 7 for 10.
I'll say no guard. That is a heal trigger.
Trigger to hit.
I'm gonna say 5,000, so
Over?
over to pass.
Over. Ooh, did you see that flip? Your turn.
Draw. I'll pitch a card.
Okay.
Go into Orfist Regis. From the drop zones, putting Overcoming an Eternity.
So my question is, for viewers, next, is do you like the standard stuff? Do you want a little more premium on the channel?
Just leave your thoughts in the comments below.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Comments are always good for the YouTube algorithm.
And let us know in the comments what we're doing wrong that you don't that you want us to change. You know what I mean? Like, please.
However, if I play Archite and people ask me, why am I running Penguin? I will never take Penguin out of deck.
No.
Aberrant Robust skill.
Yeah.
I counterblast 1.
To search.
I'm going to get my Overcoming an Eternity.
Yeah, go F yourself. I have to be careful because I am trying to get us to monetization.
Adding
adding.
Eternity to my hand.
Dude, we're already at best $5 spent, by the way. I have to say, best $5 spent.
I know what makes this turn a little bit more nutty. The fact that I'm going to Soul Blast 2 to play another Overcoming an Eternity for my 1 order this turn. And proceed to call a Nuvoria.
Oh, great. Wonderful.
Yeah. Ain't that nice?
It's wonderful.
Good job.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you, Bushy Road, for giving him free pieces.
And we're also going to call a Decker Cop. Beginning battle.
Mm-hmm.
Nuvoria, boosted by the Decker Cop, attacks for 23 at your Vanguard.
Okay. Intercept 25.
Okay. Then we're going to have Orfist attack, activating his skill, pitching a card.
To make a column. Yeah, pitch a card.
Yeah. Call a Nuvoria,
And then
call over Nuvoria, and then Nuvoria
make
skill.
a column. Yeah.
And these both get plus 10.
And then Orfist gets plus 5.
Yes.
18.
To your 10.
I'm at 2. This isn't that scary. I don't want you to heal out. No guard.
Twin Drive.
Okay.
Critical. Onto the Vanguard. Power over to this rear guard. Second check.
Damage. First check, Tearful. Second check, Rogue. That's...
This will be 35 to your Vanguard.
Jesus.
And then Aberrant Robust for 23, boosted by a 25, making 48 to your Vanguard. It's a good thing you had a PG in hand.
Standard Duro. Ooh. Pitching Dragon. Because now... Okay, what do I want? What do I have in here?
Potentially.
Okay, Soul Blast.
Yep.
Discarding Clouded. because we're not going to make that mistake again. Gather. Pitching Tearful. Counterblasting. Yeah, we want that because we at least have then doing Tearful. Clouded. Front row now gets +10. Calling Dragon. Calling Dragon. Calling.
Also, he is not calling the dragons off of the Cloudy Miasma.
Yeah, no. Those are me just shortcutting.
Because, yeah.
Oh, yummy.
Seasonal allergies.
Yeah. So those who don't know, Trevor and I both, or Sharkblood and I both live in the Pacific Northwest. And it gets really, really...
The best location for anybody who has seasonal allergies.
Oh yeah, the best? No.
Absolutely the best.
Absolutely.
Definitely recommend. 10 out of 10 if you like sneezing.
25 with a crit.
I'll say 28 no hit.
Yeah, I was trying to do something cheeky there. 23 drive plus uno.
No guard.
First check. Second check. Jesus Christ. Third check. Oh my.
Damage.
What are triggers? 15, 25, 35 with a critical.
35 with a critical. I say guard.
Okay, I don't have to worry about that. Turn Ocean
So you don't have to worry about that, but you have to worry about all my attacks now.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Especially when I Persona Ride.
Of course. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Do I have a set order in my drop?
Tell me no.
No.
Let's go! Not as scary of a turn now.
But you're going to hate this, though. I'm going to swap these two and over the Decker Cop and Abbott Robust.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh.
Beginning battle.
Yeah.
We'll go 33 into your Vanguard.
Heal.
Not this time.
Not this time. So, we want to say thank you to our viewers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can find us on Twitter. And
You always find the channel on YouTube.
you can always find the channel on YouTube. As well as, yes, the deck that I'm dealing with, if he has guard, it happens. As you saw, it is consistently gets to where I want to get to. Which is all I was trying to show. No, it is not by any means a meta deck.
It is absolutely a rogue pick.
But it's a lot of fun to play.
As is Orfist, in my opinion. So, this is technically just Battle of the Rogues.
And us just trying to have fun. It is two of our favorite characters in the anime. Every time they fight, him and I get super ecstatic and get really hype because the matches are always fun.
And something stupid usually happens.
You know, so...
Besides, we hadn't even gotten to my Vanguard's Twin Drive. And what it could have been. Which was a nothing. But well, it could have been something.
I had a little bit of guard. I had a 10k, a 10k, a 15, and a 10k. But the problem is that triple drive literally gave me
3 cards with no shield value.
No shield value.
Yeah.
Like,
that's when I capitalized.
So when he saw this, he knew obviously I was holding some shield.
Just had to make an account of how much shield did he have.
The problem is like I also, when I couldn't get to my Curse and Agony Suites, which you saw me make the play that I made in the Game 2 game that I won, I'm thinking about trying to up that we're not sure what the list for Zorga Mass is going to be quite yet. Again, this is something I'm trying to keep quiet, primarily because BRO is right around the corner. And
just wait for your set 10 when you have a set order that you can play early on that allows you to search for your dragons.
Well, it also means that I have to also make room for the Wretch, which I'm not looking forward to because... I still think, like, sitting on Mask is wrong.
Could be a nice finisher.
That's what I'm thinking. Exactly. Which is the same thing I'm thinking with Unica.
Yeah.
As well as Jewel. I think all the masks, or should I say Reverse 2.0, is literally just finishers.
Yeah. Well, all that's left to do is just keep testing.
Agreed. Set 10, we haven't even... To be fair, we haven't even gotten to do a bunch of testing with Set 9. We just got the pre-release. The sales don't even go up until tomorrow. So really, we don't even know what Set 9 is going to look like at the TCG over here.
All I know is I'm getting my splits real soon.
That's true. That's true. So keep an eye out for the new updated Bastion profile, as well as... He'll probably keep Archite quiet because it's actually doing pretty well in Japan. So I feel like that's something we're going to want to keep quiet. But
just get ready for mechs. And
I think we should keep Luster silent too.
Yeah.
It's because yes, it's doing well in Japan in the OCG, but I don't know what it's going to look like since we don't have the promo.
Yeah, there's a really sad thing that I have to tech into the deck in order to make it actually, like, almost function.
Because we don't have the dog?
Well, because we don't have dog, yes.
Well, A, we don't have dog. B, we don't have the other...
Yeah, the promo.
Yeah.
Blitz CEO promo.
Yeah.
Anyway.